Hey Patriots, Only here. This is my new series, Patriots Domination. Pretty much it's gonna be, I'm gonna be getting my best gameplays from each game type. My first one's gonna be Domination, obviously. And my next one, I'm not really sure what it's gonna be. I guess I'll just have to see what I play for that week, because I'm gonna be doing a full week of playing just one game type to get the best game, pretty much. So this is my best game that I've gotten currently as far as Domination's. Definitely nowhere near the best game like I've ever got, but for this week, pretty much without raging, this was my best game that I got. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about is how I got into Call of Duty. Me personally, my friend brought me to Call of Duty. As dumb as it may be, I didn't really know what Call of Duty was until about 2008, right after I got my Xbox, which my first game I got was Halo 3, which I played the hell out of that game. That will always be my favorite game of all time. Okay, but Call of Duty, he told me to get Call of Duty 4. This is the game he said was his favorite game of all time, and he said it was the best game ever. And I looked on YouTube, and I'm like, that doesn't really look like that fun. Like, it looked alright. Like, when I watched the campaign videos, like campaign walkthroughs, and me personally, the campaign is the first thing I do when I get a Call of Duty. It's really fun. I love the story of Call of Duty, which Call of Duty 4 was probably the best storyline, by far my favorite one, next to Black Ops. But he said to get Call of Duty 4. I'm like, no, I think I'm gonna get the newest one, which was the World at War at the time. And that's when people like playing it, but then I also heard a lot of bad things about it. I'm like, what's so bad about this game? I like playing it. The day I got it, I was really pumped. I got on that game. I got my ass kicked badly, but I really didn't give a rat's ass because I didn't know anything about KD. I didn't know what it was like going 25-1 in a game. I didn't really know if that was important or not. I just wanted to play the game. I thought it was fun. I really didn't care about dying a lot. I really didn't give a damn about winning a lot. I didn't care about any of that stuff. And then I started watching YouTube videos, which, well, YouTube gameplays where people were pulling off some ridiculous like gameplays. I'm like, wow, these kids are really good. And I'm like, at first I really didn't care still about my KD. I really didn't give a damn at all. My KD sucked in World at War, it really did. And it kind of still does suck. It's not like the best KD. Well, on my new account it's probably better, but my very first account, it was horrible. Like, I think I look back on it, I had about 10,000 kills with about 20,000 deaths. That's how bad it was. It was bad. I was like the biggest noob alive in World at War. I'd run around with like the stupidest guns and not give a damn about it because it was all for fun. And now my whole train of thought on Call of Duty has changed. How I approach the game is just all serious now, and I don't like the fact that I'm so serious about games anymore. I get mad at the stupidest stuff. But anyways, I want to rate the Call of Duties how I like them from best to worst. First, obviously the first one I was talking about, World at War, will always be my favorite one. Not because it was my very first one, but because it was the one I had most fun in, as far as like when I had a full game in there, like a full party of like 6 playing War. War was the very best game type ever in Call of Duty history. War was fun. It was fast paced. It was awesome. It was way better than Domination will ever be. And I don't know. And my very first, my best map, my favorite map from World at War will probably be Cliffside, and I think it's called Roundhouse. Yeah, I keep forgetting the names. I haven't played that in so long because it's like hacked to hell now, so I really can't. But World at War will go first, and the reason why World at War will go first for me is because, to me, it's the most realistic one. When you throw a grenade at somebody, their body parts explode. Come on. It doesn't get any more gory than that. You throw a grenade at somebody, their head pops off. That, I don't know why they took that out of Call of Duty, because that kind of defeats the whole realness purpose of like a war game. Maybe it was World War II. I wonder if that's why that they won't do that again, because it was like strictly for that. I don't know. I guess that's all on Treyarch, or whatever the reason may be. That's just them. Second will be Black Ops. And I know you're probably thinking, why are you picking both Treyarch games? Me personally, I like Treyarch more than Infinity Ward. I'm really pumped for Black Ops 2. I already pre-ordered it. I really don't care about Nuketown because I hated Nuketown with a passion. That's probably everybody's favorite map because it was small, I guess. I don't know. To me, it sucked. I don't like small maps. I prefer big maps. I liked Array. People hated Array. I liked Array. But Black Ops, that's the one I actually started caring about my KD. And my KD on Black Ops was about a 2, well, right now it's about a 2.66, sitting at a 2.66 with a 2-1 win-loss. So it's not the best combat record, but to me personally, that it satisfies me to have above a 2 KD. That's how I see it. If you have above a 1 KD, I consider you a good player. And not saying that people that have negative KDs suck, because it's just how they want to play. Some people play for fun. That's how I want to be. But it's just my whole thought changed about Call of Duty ever since watching like YouTubers putting up like ridiculous score. I made a standard for myself to do exactly as good as they did. And sometimes I can. Like my best game in Black Ops was 93-3. People wonder why I never hit 100. I never hit 100 yet, and I probably never will. I really don't care if I ever hit 100. My best game in Black Ops is 93-3. I'm satisfied with that. I wish I could put that game on YouTube, but I can't because I forgot to put it in my file share. So that was a dumbass part on me. My best game I didn't even put in my own file share. But third comes MW2. That one was very fun. I think everybody was most pumped for that when that came out. It was the most anticipated game by far of Call of Duty. And hey, I don't blame them. That game was really fun when that first came out. Take all the hacking bullshit out of that game. Take out Commando. Take out noob tubes. Take out one-man army. You take those 3 things out of the game, that game was so freaking fun. Not even joking. I would play that game for hours. I wouldn't give a damn about getting killed. Like, the guns were fun in that game. The maps were awesome. I think it's called Underpass, like the really foggy map. I think it's called Underpass. If you guys think of it, tell me if it's Underpass or not, because I really forgot. I keep like messing up that name. But the really foggy one, where it's like really groggy looking, it's an ugly map. But that map was all depressing looking. I didn't even. I voted that shit by far. I hated that map playing that. I love Terminal. Don't like it in MW3, but I love it in MW2. It was probably my favorite map next to Wasteland. I liked Wasteland. Open maps. Remember I was talking about the big maps. I love Wasteland. That was a very good map. I'm trying to think what other good maps were in MW2. I like the State. Take out the people camping in the damn cabin. The State was a very good map. Trying to think of another one. Karachi. Or Karaki. However you pronounce that. Good map, awesome map, solid map. Loved it. And now goes MW3. Call of Duty 4, in my opinion, wasn't the worst one as far as like it just sucked. No, I didn't say that at all. But for me, it was the one that I thought was the most boring. So I would put that last. MW3 will come in fourth for many reasons, because like that's probably my biggest love-hate relationship, Call of Duty by far. It was a good game, and it still is a good game, don't get me wrong, but it could be also the most frustrating game. Like, this game will make me rage by far. Like, this game has made me break like 3 controllers already. It's the biggest love-hate relationship game out there, in my opinion. When you're doing good, you're doing good. Nothing is wrong. But when you're doing bad, oh my god, like you just rage. It's horrible. But I guess that's just me. And as far as MW3, people like when people complain about the shotguns, I really never complain about the shotguns because hell, I'll use a shotgun. I'll use the striker. I love the striker. But this commentary is just about wrapping up. So next week I'll be bringing you probably HQ, because that's the one I've been looking for most to. So just be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you guys later.